The StackMat timer has had a lot of problems over the years, from accidental timer stops to turning off when the battery gets low. And one thing people don't think about is the inspection time. When the inspection time starts, it's started by a judge, and the problem is that not all judges start the timer at the exact same time. Like maybe one starts it half a second after lifting the cube cover, and one starts it 1 second before, which is unfair. That is why we should use the Rubik's timers, which count inspection by itself. Having a robot count is obviously more exact than a human. I think a lot of people will say, but it's just half a second, who cares? But in a sport like speed cubing, where every millisecond counts, I think it's logical to make it as fair as possible for everyone. This also eliminates things such as the inexperienced judge who starts your inspection by saying 3, 2, 1, go, and judges forgetting to start the stopwatch.
Ready? Set.
I didn't say I was ready. Okay, so as a clock enjoyer, I think letting people alter the pins in inspection is stupid. Then you might be asking, but if it falls over when the cube cover is lifted, it's a DNS aka did not solve. And that's why I think we should just screw the pins and lay it flat on the table. It's been like almost 13 years since Cube got added, and at this point it's getting a little bland. And by that I mean really bland, like plain pasta kind of bland. So why not add a new event like FTO or something? I mean, it already has speedcubable versions and a decent sized community around it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the FTO either. Here are some examples of what events could be interesting to add to the WCA. The Curvicopter, Kilominx, Master Pyraminx, or the Ready Cube. The ideas are endless. Here's another idea. Make a poll on the WCA website where everyone gets to vote on which puzzle they want to add in the WCA. This will be so much better than just adding some random puzzles one day because they felt like it.
Sup, man? Hey, Lo. Are you vlogging?
Of all of the cubes I have seen, no one has done this except one. Do you wanna use a modern cube with UV coating for blind? Nope, can't do it because it has a logo, but you can just remove the logo. Yeah, but the problem is that the logo is under the coating, so to remove the logo you have to remove the coating. But now, not all of your cube is coated, so you still can't use it for blind. So you can really only use budget cubes for blind because most of them don't have a UV coating. And that means no ball cores, no auto alignment, and no fancy settings. You can probably think of a few cube brands that just shit out cubes like there is no tomorrow. The biggest ones being Moyo and Shii. And just why? What's the point? Yes, there are a few hits here and there, but have you ever thought about, I don't know, maybe you were doing that quantity over quality thing? Tone it down and go easy. Give your employees more time to make good cubes instead of pumping out mediocre cubes every month. It's like every time I open Instagram, oh, new cube dropping, new cube dropping. Okay, so listen up everyone. After making 50,000 3x3s, I have another idea. Just make the most weird, unnecessary thing possible. Okay, boss.
Hello friend, today I unboxed the Moyu Smart Maple Leaf Cube.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
Instead, release more Square One and Clock. Maybe work more on FTOs as well, because hashtag FTO for WCA. There are obviously people complaining that cube companies aren't making new Square Ones, but I guess the cube companies are just deaf or something. When you make a cube that people want, people are going to buy it. And what do cube companies want? Money. So when there's a demand for it and you don't make it, I think that's kind of stupid from a money perspective. And stop with the long confusing names. Moyu Weilong V11 3x3 20 magnet ball core maglev UV coated. What's next?
The pumpkin spice, boba tea, sugar-free, fat-free, organic almond milk, Pro Max UV.
If we take a look at the GAN 16, you will see that it comes with a center cap remover when you can just take them off with your hands. It's like using that Apple Pencil thing. Just use your fingers and make the settings adjustable. And make the settings hand adjustable. Adjustable, yes. Make the settings hand adjustable. This should be the standard for all cubes, because if you lose the tools, you're screwed. The amount of times I wanted to change or check my settings on my GAN 15, but I didn't have the stupid tool. You could also make the cube a bit cheaper with the removal of the tools. You know what? Throw the accessories box out altogether, because who uses the tutorial paper thing? I just know the cube companies will look at this and say, but the tools are necessary. They wouldn't be so necessary if you just designed your adjustment systems good in the first place.
Boom. Roasted.
When I opened up YouTube the other day, I saw that Cube for Speed had posted a video. Nothing unusual, right? Well, the video was about trying the MoYu Smart Ivy Cube. That got me thinking, why are there not smart cubes for every single WCA event? I mean, the 3x3 and 2x2 already have been made, so why not add some more? Using a smart cube is a new fun way to practice, and it lets introverts compete. Wait, why is there a picture of me? I like it because it kinda gamifies cubing a bit with the ranks and seasons. Also, imagine a smart clock where you can see the puzzle on a screen. That would be cool for comps, because then you could have a display so the spectators could see what moves you're making. In other words, make it more spectator friendly, and that's what people want. Right?
You can't even see what method people are doing.
That's true.
The only thing you can see is whether they're flipping or not, and that's the only thing you see for the whole solve. And then they
yeah.
put down the cube and
But
you
it's-
still can't see whether it's solved or not.
It's like the visualizer on ClockDB. Just imagine putting that, but on a screen. The issue is, how do you connect the clock efficiently? And if we set aside big comps, I don't think your average comp has the money to like buy 5 screens just for one event. I don't know, it's just an idea. Why does the big smart cube companies like MoYu and GAN sometimes still have Chinese when you select the English language in settings? As a non-Chinese speaker, it is really annoying to have to navigate the menus. It's like you have to spam the buttons until you learn what the things does. When you're a big cubing company, I feel like you have more than enough money to hire translators. It just comes off as unprofessional in my opinion. It's like a GAN employee hopped into Google Translate one day without understanding proper English grammar or even the English language to begin with. How have we not made a maglev 4x4 up to 7x7, 2x2 and square 1 yet? The puzzles are so slow anyways, so why not add maglev? While we're talking about 4x4 and up, why not modernize the adjustment systems a little? I know it's hard to do, but you know someone will find a way, because people are always finding new things, like the OH 3x3 mechanism that's literally made from a keychain cube.
But it is a bit different, because when I, with one hand here, try to move the middle slice, you will see that the outer layer actually stays. And this
Oh.
applies for all of the slices here.
Bonus things. Add anti-corner twist piece design to 2x2, but you can just tighten it. Well, I don't want my 2x2 to be a hand workout when I'm turning. And when tightening a cube a ton, the corner cutting just goes to shit anyway. What if you could connect your cube robot to your PC or phone and go on SpeedCube DB, click a case and bam, now your cube will have that case.